Hey YouTube, I came up. Some lady was giving this away, free. If you're lucky, then their kids just grew out of it. But with my luck, they're never working. And the person could not find the battery charger either. That was an issue. Before I buy the original or replacement battery charger, I'm gonna see if these batteries even work, because if they don't work, then I'm gonna go for a cheaper option battery with different connections, so that battery, if I was to buy the original battery charger, it's useless anyways. So I don't have the charger, but I do have another charger. Yeah, the batteries are 6 volt, and this charger is a 6 volt, but they had different connections. There's this connection, and then this connection. They didn't fit, so I mean, I can get a connection that fits and then splice and do all that, but I actually use this charger for something else, so I don't want to do that. Full disclosure, not an electrician. I'm working with what I have. Once I find out if these batteries are good or not, then I will buy the charger. I mean, it's only like 15-20 bucks anyways, but I'm not gonna buy it if I'm not gonna be able to use it anyway. So I gotta make sure these batteries are working. So I'm gonna do this temporarily just to verify these batteries work. When I plugged up the multimeter for it, it was only holding like 3 volts, and it's supposed to hold 6 for a full charge. What I did to rig this thing was I just shoved some wires into the connections on both sides. I made sure that one wire went from positive to positive, the other wire went from negative to negative. Yeah, I'm gonna plug in the charger, let it charge for a couple hours, see if there's any improvement, and then see if these bikes work. This is kind of sketchy, so you definitely want to be near it. You don't want to just plug it in and walk away, because there's fire hazards, sparking, there's risks involved. So stay near it so you can, if something does happen, then you can minimize it. Alright, and then I also forgot to mention, I'm gonna put some kind of barrier in between these two wires, just in case one of these strands want to go astray at some point and then want to touch the other one. It gives me a little bit of extra safety. Another safety precaution. I'm gonna put some kind of barrier in between those. Because I don't feel like catching on fire today. And then for this other one, the previous owner cut the connection off of it. So what I'm gonna end up doing when I'm done charging this one, I'm gonna do the same kind of setup, just I won't have a connection on this side. And what I will do is, let's see if I can get the right angle. I'm gonna connect these two, twist them together a little bit, and then put one of these caps on there. One of these caps on there, and then well, this one's not the right size, but I have different sizes in my toolbox, but I don't feel like going over there at the moment. Yeah, so pretty much I'm gonna twist them on like that to get a good, decent connection, and yeah, do the same thing where I plug in the charger and yeah. Alright, so that's like two different ways of, or two different setups, kind of. Alright, and yeah, let them charge for a couple hours. I believe if they've been sitting for a while, you're supposed to charge them for like 16 hours. If they've been used recently, which I'm guessing they have not, because they couldn't find the charger. Who knows how long they were without the charger. If they had been used recently, then you could charge them for like 5 to 8 hours or something for a full charge. But yeah, most likely this one's gonna take me closer to 16 hours. Or at least it's supposed to. I'll check throughout the day and see how fast this actually goes. But for you guys, it will be just a few seconds. You don't have to wait a couple hours. Lucky you. Well, since I have to wait a couple hours for those batteries to charge anyways, I might as well see if there's any other gremlins within these bikes. So, to test that out, I have a known working battery. This one's an 18-volt Ryobi. It is too powerful to stay connected to these bikes. It's like 3 times the voltage. If you keep it connected, you'll fry all the wires, and then you got to rewire everything, and ain't nobody got time for that. So we're just gonna connect it, and just see if we can get the back tires to spin, and then unplug. I used some electrical tape, put the red wire to the positive side, black wire to negative. The other side of this cable has alligator clips. So I didn't want to just shove wires in there because that's kind of awkward. And yeah, I think it's safer to do alligator clips in this case. Oh shit. I shouldn't be touching those. Watch what I'm doing. So let me put one of these down so I don't do that shit again. All right. So this connector has a red and a black. So you want to keep the positive with the positive, negative with the negative. This red wire connects to this metal piece inside. So I'm gonna connect that. The liberty of connecting both wires, red to red, black to black. Let's try to turn it on. And when I turn that handle, it should spin. And it works. Cool. Let's try it on the other one. So I got it connected to the other one. Same thing. And let's try to get this one to start. Turn the handle. See if the wheel spins. And it does. Alright, so that means that it just needs a battery. Everything else seems to be working properly. So when those batteries are charged, then we'll see if those batteries work or not. Alright, so past couple days I put both batteries on the charger for many hours, and I was able to bring one back to life somewhat. The other one was holding, I could only get it up to like 4 volts. It's supposed to be at least 6. This one I was able to bring up to 6.3. So plugged it in, wired it in. So let's see if it works. It's working. I'll turn it on. And let's see if the tires spin. Alright, so it's working. I did look up the spec on this, and it only goes like 1 or 2 miles an hour. So, I have a couple ideas. I think I'm gonna make another video about that. The battery that I could not get close to being full charged was there's other ways of bringing that back to life. I might make some more videos about that too, if I'm successful. Then I also do have another idea, because it only goes 1 to 2 miles an hour. I might end up, if I can fit both batteries in here, then I might, there's ways of wiring those two together, combining their voltage, and then it might end up making it a little bit faster. Look out for those other videos, but it works for now.